Hello everyone, to my channel. Today we're doing a reading for sign of Capricorn, and keep in mind that this does not resonate for every Capricorn. If you'd like a personal reading, it's going to be the first link in the description down below. Repeat that, first link in the description down below for a personal reading. Also find a bunch of other things there in the description. You can find my Etsy shop, which has my tarot and my oracle cards on there. A bunch of things there in my Etsy shop in the description down below. Also find my shirt store, my website, different social media platforms I'm on, as well as Patreon. All that's in the description down below. If you'd like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so. I do push donations here, so Capricorn, let's see what Spirit has in store for yourself. We have Guinevere. I think that came up in your last readings. We have Guinevere connected with you. Guinevere's like abundance, plenty. We have Grail 5. The Seeker. Sword Maiden. Sword Knight. Oh, look at that. We have someone's heads on spikes here. Capricorn. But look at this. So it looks like you are seeking here, Capricorn. I see you seeking, but I also see you turning a bit cold at the same time. It looks like you may be seeking knowledge, you may be seeking abundance here, but either way, you're on your journey, you're on your path here. There can be someone here feeling sorry here with the Grail 5, Sword 9. You have the Seeker. In a wasted landscape, the Seeker represents everyone, sets out on a quest, taking the rainbow path impelled by the song of the birds of Rhiannon, who enable him to follow his vision. When the world is laid to waste and people yearn for healing, seekers heed the call to find solutions. Their quest opens up possibilities. Quests begin with the question, why are things like this? This is a variation on the famous Grail question, whom does the Grail serve? The inquisitiveness is the hallmark of the seeker, who is not content to let imbalances remain unchallenged. The hollow seeker is impelled by a deep urgency to know and experience, to find the world's healing, and to seek for personal direction. This path is both journey and goal. Potentially, every seeker is the Grail winner, a role which is open to women and men alike. The legends tell of Percival, whose desire for experience of the world leads him to become one of Arthur's knights, and eventually, in his being, the one who frees the waters, as the Grail winner is known. Yet he starts as the perfect fool, the one whose divine unwisdom uncouples the chains of time and space. The seeker's step on the quest are directed by his communion with the otherworldly messengers whose song in the sounds of his ears, the birds of Rhiannon. So connect with that goddess Rhiannon there, Capricorn. Alright, you're being led on this quest. Alright, maybe even to heal people. Alright, but you're kind of questioning things like, why are things like this? Why are people like this? Why is the world like this? Alright? Birds of Rhiannon. Betoken joy, sorrow, and awareness of the other world, for they sing eternally on the tree of life in the land of promise. And yet, to gain the otherworldly hollows, the seeker must travel the physical world, for it is not only thus that the hollows will empower and balance the land, it is also that the seeker travels light, humbly, and in guise that will attract the least attention to his quest. The seeker, like the fool and the poor man, despised and overlooked, can go everywhere. So it is with our own quest, it is better to travel without the weight of fixed ideas, and only in doing so can the free flow of our destiny be unwound. Those who explore the inner worlds cannot retain their preconceived ideas of themselves. Dignity and self-esteem must be left at home. This is a journey that will change us. The seeker can ask questions and weigh answers, free to juxtapose whatever ideas come his or her way. And this is the rainbow path, the way of experience upon which the seeker learns how to heal what is broken, balance what is imbalanced, align what is out of alignment. It says childlike trust, divine discontent, protection, folly be wise, optimism, adventure, spontaneity, youthful energy. Alright, and here's some questions. These questions are important for you to answer, Capricorn, because it lets Spirit know what is it you're wanting in life. Questions. How does spontaneity and trust keep you on this path? What enthusiasm do you feel? What possibilities are calling you forth? Alright, so what possibilities are coming you forth? What potential here? What ideas? Alright, what keeps you going on this path? Capricorn. Guinevere. Guinevere sits spinning a meadow, while a white cow grazes nearby. She is Arthur's queen and the guardian of the peace and concord in the land. Guinevere is often presented as the faithless wife of Arthur, whose guilty love of Lancelot caused the downfall of the Round Table. Such a picture is not consistent with the early figure of Guinevere. It is described as one of the 3 gentle, gold-torqued ladies of Britain, whose integrity holds the honor of Arthur's court, and whose beauty reflects the fertile face of the land. The accusations of infidelity leveled against Guinevere are without foundation in the early traditions, which speak of her abduction by a series of men, including Medrawd, which is Mordred, and Melwins. It's not until some long word in the late 12th century that we find Lancelot in the role of the rescuer, though not as the active lover of Guinevere. Putting the evidence together, we find that Guinevere aligns to the archetype identified as the flower bride, the otherworldly woman, often representative of the goddess of sovereignty, who becomes a consort of the king. Her role is to manifest in her own person the harmony between king and the land. But if she is not matched on every level by reciprocal love from her consort, then she looks for a champion to challenge the king and remind him of his duties towards his queen and the land which she represents. She is indeed championed by many knights, including the Grail winner, Percival, and Geraint. They both avenge Guinevere in separate instants, and she is insulted by an unnamed knight who is possibly of otherworldly provenance. Perhaps the clearest key to her original role is found in the Triad, which describes her as a triple Guinevere, as 3 women, of each whom was a spouse of Arthur. Celtic tradition has a strongly developed sense of triplicity, which extends to the aspects of a particular archetype or deity. Guinevere is the flower bride, along with the Lady of the Lake as the foster mother and the Watcher of the Ford as the Calisher hag, make up the composite manifestation of the goddess of sovereignty in the Arthurian world. Says fulfillment, beauty, abundance, creative growth, material and spiritual wealth, fertility, motherhood, health, harmony, femininity. Questions. What is yearning to be fulfilled now? How does this serve beauty and harmony? What needs to be nurtured? What needs to be nurtured? What needs to be fulfilled now? Capricorn, on this path. Sword mating. Dindring. Percival's sister weaves a sword belt and embroiders a scabbard with her hair. Dindring is the only female Grail quester. She cuts off her own hair in order to weave a belt for the sword in which Galahad shall carry. An insightful, quick, truthful, flexible, discerning person, unexpected, sometimes challenging news. Question, what cuts to the heart of the matter? What cuts to the heart of the matter in this situation here? Capricorn. Oh, there's also a sword now. Grail 5. A ship with Grail on its sail makes little headway against swelling seas and heavy mist. The mysterious ship of Solomon lured Lancelot to a mating with his son Galahad. This was a time of great bitterness and disillusion for Lancelot, who learned that he could never achieve the Grail. This is disillusion, disappointment, feigned regret, broken agreements or promises. Question, what are you sorry for? What are you sorry for, Capricorn? Are there like broken promises or agreements in your life here? Someone may have done, or that you may have done. Either way, there's something here that you're wanting to fulfill in the past, something that keeps you keep going. The question is, what is it that keeps you keep going, Capricorn? Because it does feel like you are moving towards abundance because you are seeking on that path, that spiritual path there. So, let's get some runes, some charms yourself. Thoth, Bastet, Anubis. We have Ra, this Dragon Moon Star, which is a symbol of corn in there. We have the Sun Beetle, which connect with the Sun, connected with the Beetle there, Capricorn. This is just brilliant. So, that's all I have for you. Like I said, first link in the description down below for personal reading. Also got my Etsy shop, go in there, go buy something, really appreciate that. If you want to see more content, don't forget to subscribe. Bye guys.